Hello, Collective. It's Una Fierce here, the Eclectic Witch Tarot Show. How you guys doing today? It is Saturday. I think it's like November 20. I don't know. A couple days after Thanksgiving. I think it's the 29th. It is. This is my dad's birthday that passed on. Hi, Dad. Maybe you can help me to bring a message to the collective energies today. Spirit, I know that you will help me to bring a collective message for everyone today that they need to hear. Please and thank you. I'm going to go ahead and clear the energy in space. All right, so Spirit, you had me get the Kipper deck out today. What message would you like to share with this said Kipper deck? We've got a male and his thoughts. Okay. What else about this, Spirit? Guys, excuse my SpongeBob Band-Aid. I had a mishap at Thanksgiving. And I don't have any real Band-Aids, so it works though. I figured you wouldn't want to see the end of my finger, so I figured it was better than nothing. Next out, we've got a main male. This must be, I'm thinking this is the person in his thoughts. Okay. What about this, Spirit? This main male. Change. Main male is thinking about some changes that are happening. This looks like it could be leaving him in some bad health. Okay. Or maybe someone in his life is in bad health. We've got toil and labor. Maybe this toil and labor is making this person not feel great about life. Okay. Oh, wow. And then coffin. That's not good. Okay. I feel like this main male is, something is happening that he's not happy about. Okay, it's making him feel some kind of way. I don't know if this is actual bad health or if this is just, he's not happy with the changes. Okay. He's been working hard at something that looks like it's coming to an end. All right, Spirit. What about this energy? Where am I going from here? I'm gonna bring some tarot out on this. A little bit of tarot. A little bit of tarot cards. Oh, I think I am. First, I'm gonna have to be able to shuffle them. Let's see if we can do that. Get in there. Ain't no joke having a cut right on the very end of your finger. Makes it hard to function. Got down into the nerves and it's like, I don't want to touch anything. All right, I did it. Yay, me. Okay, we've got Magician on the bottom of the deck. All right, tell me about these thoughts, Spirit. I'm just going to take the one on top. We've got Two of Swords, this and that thinking. Usually represents a disagreement of two parties, both negative and pessimistic to everything, and escaping completely will be stuck in a difficult decision. All right, so It seems this main male, or maybe this is two males, not sure, to be determined. This first man and his thoughts has had some sort of a disagreement about something. He seems to feel is not something for his highest and best good. Okay. Who is this main male spirit? That's so too many cards. Just one, please. One card for this main male spirit, please. This is crazy. I can't hold on to these cards. All right, we got Seven of Pentacles is usually a compliment to the humble laborer who invests with an attitude of slow work, a long-term vision, or an indefatigable spirit. Okay, I don't know what indefatigable is. But a Seven of Pentacles is he's been putting in some hard work on something. I feel like this is the same man. He's been working hard on something, and something has happened to change it, and he's not feeling good about the way things are changing. Okay. So then what about this change, Spirit? Okay, well, this is actually a Six of Wands kind of change. Main male. Six of Wands represents a person who has achieved success because of his own hard work and strong desire, which is enjoying the joy of success and has started to have some followers. Maybe things were just starting to look up with what he was doing. He was starting to think that things were going his way. Or maybe they are now, or maybe they will because of this change that he's thinking about making, or because of a situation between him and another person that has changed. What about this bad health, Spirit? We got Three of Cups. Three of Cups means joy, sharing or celebration, and the card shows three women raising their glasses to celebrate harmonious relationship. So he's feeling bad about a partnership that was supposed to be something that brought him joy, or used to be. He's feeling like this change is I feel like he thinks that this change is not good for him. Like he's been doing something. It's been working out good. He was looking good doing it. And now something's happened that's he's suddenly not feeling good about this partnership of some sort. And under toil and labor, I'm just going to take the first one. We've got Empress. The Empress represents nature, initiative, and passion. Witchmaster, rich material and emotions, representing beautiful and happy life. He's been working hard to bring in something that brings him joy, something that brings him peace and happiness. Or this could be another person coming in to the situation. This could be the person he's been working with. Maybe this person has decided to go a different route. Maybe this person is the one that's been working so hard on this. She's male or female. The Empress is under toil and labor. This could still be this main male. It doesn't have to necessarily be a female energy. about this coffin spirit? Emperor was on top. The Emperor has enough masculinity and full of majesty, has the power to control everything. And under that was a Nine of Pentacles. He's been doing good financially, and he feels like this is the end of this reign as an emperor. I've got divine counterparts next to each other here. Let me look at this again. Yeah, I'm still seeing the same thing. I just feel like you're having a hard time feeling like this is this or that thinking. You're feeling like it's got to be this way or that way, but what you're not seeing is that there's land over here. You don't have to go right or left. You can go to the new land. I feel like this person's just feeling like it's got to be their way or the highway, or their way or the other person's way, but it can't be this third way. You're not seeing the third way that this could go. And you're just thinking about all the hard work that's been invested so far and how successful it was making you. But I feel like Spirit seeing this change is what's going to bring the success and the celebration of you. You're so focused on how you think that this is ruining everything. I feel like this Empress might be the partner. I feel like so the Empress goes after what she wants. She doesn't want to work hard. She doesn't want to chase after things that don't bring her joy. And I feel like that's why she's moving out of this situation, because she's been in this toil and labor and she's just done with it. She's ready to go after the life that she wants. And I feel like this male is just wanting to control the situation, wanting to stop her, because he feels like he's losing control. It's the death of his control over the situation. I feel like you're looking at it the wrong way though, Emperor. Spirit, is this a love message? Not totally convinced that it is. Although we do have divine counterparts there. Let's get some celestial insights. Clues from the universe, if you will. You guys remember that kid show Blue's Clues? My daughter used to watch that when she was little. Let's get a clue. All right, Spirit, what about this Two of Swords and this man and his thoughts? Get some clarity on what this man is thinking. Okay. True love. True love is a deep soul connection. Are you searching for it? Trust that it's out there, but remember to love yourself first. True love will follow naturally. I feel like this man is worried that he's losing his other half to something she just wants to make a change to improve herself, improve her situation, make herself feel better, something for her own positive energy. And I feel like this masculine is worried that he's going to lose her because of it. Maybe he's yeah, that's what I'm getting. Maybe he's questioning her, what's the word? I can't think of the word, but he's questioning her whether she loves him or not because she's doing this thing that seems to be negatively affecting him in some sort of way. So whatever that word is. Her loyalty. Under the Seven of Pentacles, we got recognition. You deserve to acknowledge your accomplishments. Have you been neglecting to celebrate your efforts? Take time to recognize your progress. No matter how small, it will fuel your growth. Maybe he's been depending on her for some sort of thing. It looks like something financial. Maybe it's been some sort of partnership where she was assisting him with something financial. I feel like Spirit's asking you to look at main male. Is that true that you need her for this? Or have you been relying on someone else to do something that you should be doing yourself? And I feel like Spirit's asking you to look at what you've done. Like, look at what you could do. Look at what you're capable of. Like, you are completely capable. Every one of us is completely capable of doing everything that we need to do for ourselves. Okay, we don't need to have these codependent relationships on anybody. They're not good for anyone. I feel like Spirit's asking this main male to look at himself in a different light and realize that he has everything he needs to carry through with this thing that he's been working on, if that's what he wants to do. He doesn't need somebody else to help him get the job done. Under the Six of Wands, we've got test. I'm just going to take the top one. Life's challenges are opportunities for growth. You may be facing a difficult decision or situation, but don't shy away from it. Embrace the test and you'll emerge stronger and wiser. Yeah, I feel like by doing this, by taking this on himself, okay, and passing this test, he's gonna see that he has everything he needs. He is being celebrated in this card, okay? This change is something that's going to bring celebration to him. But it's a test from the universe to show himself that he's 100% capable of doing it. I feel like this challenge is for his growth and for his self-development and for his ability to realize how capable he is. What about this Three of Cups and bad health, Spirit? Accept. Okay. Says accepting things as they are can be a powerful step forward. You may be resisting changes lately. Let go of control and you'll discover peace and new opportunities in the present moment. Yeah, I feel like Spirit's letting you know that by sulking and, or, you know, just a word there, sulking, okay, by being in bad health, by laying in bed being sad about it, you know, thinking about how this partnership didn't work out the way you wanted it, you're only creating bad health for yourself. If you can accept it, you can see that this is still a good partnership, but it's just not exactly going to look like you thought it was going to, right? It's still for your highest and best good. Everything always is. But we just have to go with the flow and accept the changes and allow people to be who they are and go after what the things that they need and want, you know, however it affects us, that, you know, we really can't control what other people do. They have the right to their own sovereignty too. They have the right to want the things that they want, and if it doesn't exactly fit into our flow, then we might just have to adjust how we're moving, right? I feel like by accepting this and not allowing it to bring you down, and by letting go of control of it, you're going to realize that there are new opportunities there for you as well. And that you, again, have everything that you need to make your own self happy, to do the things that you want to do. All right, for Empress, we've got Spirit. The power of your spirit is always there, quietly supporting you. If you feel lost, take time to listen to your inner voice. Through meditation or simple outdoor activities, you can reconnect with your inner strength. I feel like this one goes here. I feel like this Empress has been working really hard on herself. This also was here, Sacred Union. I feel like it says two powerful forces are uniting, whether in a relationship or within yourself. This union brings energy and growth. Embrace this connection. It will lead to deeper understanding and transformation. I feel like this is about this Empress, though. I feel like she's tired, you know. She's been doing this shitty life for probably her whole life. And she's found a way to bring herself some peace and joy and contentment and something better for herself. And by doing that, she's created this sacred union. By doing this, she has created this sacred union within herself. She's found a way to balance her own energy. She doesn't have to keep chasing things that don't resonate with her. She's realized she doesn't have to live this kind of life that she doesn't want anymore. She's found a way to call forth the kind of life that she does want. I feel like she's created this balance within herself, and this is a really positive and good change for her. What about this coffin and this Emperor spirit? We've got purpose. Your purpose is guiding you forward. Have you been feeling lost? Refocus on what truly matters to you and pursue the things that bring meaning and fulfillment. And then we've also got twin flame. A twin flame relationship is intense and transformative. Are you struggling with a deep connection? This relationship challenges you to grow and evolve on a soul level. Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense. I kind of already knew this. We've got Sacred Union, we've got Empress and Emperor, and we've got Twin Flame and True Love. This is your counterpart, okay? I feel like by this feminine making her moves, it's exactly what you need, Emperor, to happen to help you to find your own purpose. It says, focus on what truly matters to you and pursue the things that bring meaning and fulfillment. What is it that you want, Emperor? What do you really want? Would it require you to make some changes? Do you want to continue doing what you've been doing? Are you seeing that it's time to make some sort of change, either to what you've been doing, or maybe you want to make some other kind of change? Twin flames, twin flames specifically are supposed to mirror to each other the things that need to be looked at and worked on. I feel like in the case that this is divine counterparts, which I really strongly feel like it is, I feel like this Empress is showing you something, okay? And I'm not sure if she's asking you to follow her lead, which might be because so the divine counterparts are supposed to work together, okay? On their purpose. They usually have joint missions, okay? And the mission is usually going to be something to better humanity, something to help the universals. Jesus, I can't talk. I'm sorry. Something to help, something to bring change to the world. It's usually something really big, okay? Normally, because they're supposed to be leaders. And normally they have a joint mission. And I feel like the Empress is usually the one who has the visions, and the Emperor is the one with the muscle behind it. Normally is how it works, okay? I feel like this divine feminine has been trying to speak on something to her counterpart where she has had this vision of something that they're being called to do. And I feel like this main male is not wanting, not believing, not hearing, not too focused on the past, to fully hear her, to follow her, to make a different choice. And, you know, and that's okay. I mean, he doesn't have to do what she's, you know, she wants. She's doesn't own him, of course, you know. But I feel like you guys are supposed to work together. And maybe the Emperor is starting to see this, and maybe that's why he's feeling like something's dead, done, and over with. Maybe you're starting to wake up to that fact, Divine Masculine, that your feminine might be onto something. Let's see. It's been 30 minutes. I think I'm just going to pull a couple more cards. Spirit, what about this? What else do they need to know about this? What do you need the Divine Masculine to know about this situation, Spirit? What is the point? It's too many cards, Spirit. Just one card at a time, please. Couple more messages of clarity for the main male, Spirit. What do you need him to know about this? Oh, these cards are so hard to work with. Especially when I can't hold on to them. He calls me beautiful like it's my name. You really love this person, I can tell that. I feel like you're being called to alchemize your feelings, Divine Masculine, about how you're feeling about this. When you can take negative feelings and turn them into something positive, okay? I feel like that it's never enough. I feel like that's the Divine Feminine's energy. I feel like that's why she's walking away from this situation, because she's just realizing that it's not going anywhere. Now we've got divine timing. I feel like, you know, we are switching dimensions right now. We're moving into the 5D. The old has to fall away in order to bring in new. That's how it works. There's no, like, there is no other way, okay, Masculine? You have to walk away from the old in order to bring in the new, and your Divine Feminine knows this. She's trying to wake you up to this fact, but you're just not hearing it. But Spirit's saying it is divine timing right now. This is when this union is supposed to take place. You're missing the boat by sitting around worrying about what you're leaving behind. What else, Spirit? Anything else for the Masculine? Intertwined life purposes. Yes, you guys are supposed to be working together. Love wins. Okay, love always wins. Don't resist the transition. You made some mistakes in the past, but it's time to walk away from it. And when you are full of love, it confuses people who are full of shit. Okay, that's an odd one. Let's see, what does that mean? What is he saying there? I feel like all that's about is, I feel like that's a challenge from spirit. Are you full of love or are you full of shit? Do you want this life? Do you want this feminine? Do you want this new beginning? Divine masculine? Do you want it or do you not want it? Because you can't stay where you are and change. You can't stay where you are and move forward at the same time. It's not possible. I feel like Spirit's telling you you have to make a choice. Do you want this life with your divine feminine and this new beginning, or do you want to stay doing what you're doing? But I'm going to leave it here, you guys. I hope that everybody's seen what they need to see. I hope you all have a great Saturday. Like and subscribe if you like the way I read. Appreciate your time here. Thanks for being here. You are amazing, and I appreciate you. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you again soon.